I don't know. There we go. Brightness. Okay. Hey, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes for a few people get on up in here, okay? Because I'm just tired of the victim mentality. I'm really, really tired of it. It's like, you got these so-called rap girls and I don't know. It's this new whole culture music. And when we say something about it or when we call out the actions, all of a sudden we're haters, we're bullies, we're harassing people. And it's like it's getting out of control. Okay? It's getting out of control. Like to the point where it's just we got to find another reason to justify these actions that's been portrayed across the internet. If you guys don't know, as my viewers, happy 4th, guys, happy 4th. I slept through the fireworks. I sure did. I woke up, I was like, oh, the fireworks is over now. It was so hot today. It was so hot. It was like a bowl. It's like you're just sitting in a bowl of hot water here in Florida, right? And I know a lot of stuff that y'all see on social media. You guys probably think that I'm serious. Like I just got all this like hate in my heart. I'm literally laughing. I'm laughing because it's entertaining. As long as y'all are entertained, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Okay. And so, what we do is what we do on our page. We don't tag nobody. We don't do any of that. We simply comment and break stories. Okay. And I'm not here to defend my resume or nothing like that. I think my resume speaks for itself. You understand? And so, you could call it what you want to call it. Whatever name that you have, it fits the bill. I'm not even about to argue with that, but like, these rap girls and one in particular that I'm talking about, just watching, it's like, why can't I not like you? Why can I not like you? Why do I have to put up with the antics that's representing our women, our black women? Why do I have to like that? Why do I have to be a bully because I speak out against, I speak for women, children, and dogs? Like what? Why? Why do I have to like you? And so I just wanted to come on here and address some inaccuracies, okay? And so between me, Chelsea, and I got one other person that does my booking, okay? So I had to go all the way back to these messages involving Sukihana. And Sukihana is under the impression that I don't know, I was somehow a fan of hers, right? And it was never that. Like, Auntie Hammy had plugged her and was like, you really need to get to know her. I don't get to know nobody, okay? Now, I fuck with Auntie Hammy because Auntie Hammy is comedic, okay? But I've seen some shit she's been saying because, she's a pick a side type bitch. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You go with a water flow. That's how most bitches are anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they go... They go where the waterfall is, typically where the tears are. You know what I'm saying? And so I respect her for that. Like that at the end of the day, she's still super talented or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But Auntie Amy had plugged her, was like, you really, really need to talk to her. There was this video back in 2021 that went viral with Sukihana. And she had a lot of women in there like eating pussy. And I was trying to figure out, I was just like, how did this get clearance? Like who cleared this? So I remember even after Auntie Hammy had plugged her, Chelsea was already reaching out on the back end because she reaches out to everybody. I'm sure every celebrity has the same email that Chelsea copy and paste, boom. And it's sort of like, oh, we're fans of your show, da 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 da. We want you to come on our show, and come and sip wine, okay? And so when she had that video go viral, I reached out and I'm going to correct this. I reached out to Suki, and this is what I said to Suki. Let me tell you what I said, since she says I'm a fan, right? I'm a fan of people who own who they are. And I was under the impression that Suki was okay with who she was. I didn't think that this was a persona that she put out, by day, and at night she went to cook for other people's mess. I did not know. I was under the impression that she was true to this. I wasn't under the impression that, she was on the internet, telling people that, she sold her soul to the devil and she just wants to get out of this music industry because it's devilish, and, she wants to go to college. Like, I have the video. Like, she did the video in 2019, and in 2021, you come out with a video with a bunch of black women eating pussy in the video. You don't even remember the song. All you remember is there were a bunch of black women eating pussy. Okay? And so I was under the impression, because, most Florida women, like, what you see is what you get. I didn't know. And also, I didn't know that she wasn't really from Florida. I didn't know she was from Delaware. I had no clue. I had no clue that she was in special ed, and that I was arguing with someone, listen, let me just pull up these messages real quick, because Suki didn't, like, for her to skip over why I reached out to her. That was mind-boggling, because I thought she was going to say, hey, because everybody sent me her video, and I caught like the tail end of it when she was reading the messages, and I went back to see if she was going to read why I reached out to her. Okay. So for her to be surprised at my position now and thinking that we're friends because I've done one interview with you. I've never been on the phone with you kikiing. I've never hung out with you. Why do these women constantly feel that because I do an interview with them or we talk in the DM that we're friends? I'm not even friends with Nicki Minaj. What makes you think I'm gonna be your friend and give you favors? I did her one favor, and I kept that Kill Bill interview on TashaKLive.com. But when she had a problem with me calling her out for letting people treat her like a dark black dog on camera, all in the name of I gotta feed my kids, and black women been having to struggle as single mothers from the beginning of time to feed children without having to degrade themselves publicly to do it. Whatever happened to selling pussy in private? Whatever happened? I'm sure my mama had to sell some pussy in private to feed 3 kids. You ain't saying nothing that a black woman ain't never done, Suki. You not rewriting history, Suki. What you doing is taking us back. Suki, to that special ed class your ass was in Delaware. Now it all makes sense. You have no backbone, no structure, and should probably be living in a living assisted house, okay? Housed by CNAs to make sure your ass get up, take your medicine, get your children ready, okay? Go to work, come home without doing some fuck shit for some money. But then you want to get on here and try to say I'm targeting you over Cardi B. Me and Cardi B's beef extended long before I met you. From 2018. We didn't start corresponding till 2021. What you want, Cardi to jump on and help you get some legal fees so you can sue me? Is that what this is about? Well, sweetie, I'm in bankruptcy court, okay? No lawsuits are going through for the time being. Get in line. Now let me say this, and I'm talking to Sukihana. I'm talking to the brand. Or maybe I am talking to Destiny. Maybe that's who Destiny really is. On behalf of Auntie Hammy, I reached out to Suki's management on behalf of Auntie Hammy to dead this. But I'm not going to change my opinion of you. You can't make nobody like you. But let me read these damn messages before she fucking try to delete them. Because I know that's what's going to happen. So, messages between me and Suki. Let me tell you how I introduced myself to her. I said, hey, Suk, I need you on the show. We need to talk about all this pussy in your video. You are pushing the boundaries of a new rape genre. You are pushing the boundaries of a new rape genre. When has my energy changed? So you came, you did the interview, you answered the question, and I left respecting you for owning your own. I didn't know that you was insecure. I didn't know that this was a character. I didn't know that you was playing dress up to the internet. What I saw in the video was real women eating pussy. What I saw in the video is you throwing up on dicks. What I saw in the video is you being walked like a dog, but not at that time. But what I'm saying is, I'm seeing things that are being depicted by you in real life. So I'm thinking that you true to this. I didn't think that you ate pussy for a living on camera and then went to cry about it at night in the name of having to feed your kids. No, she told me they was eating pussy for real. So don't why you skip past this here? You're trying to change. I said you are pushing the boundaries of a new rape genre. How can we set up the interview? Oh my God, I've been wanting to contact you. That would be perfect. Do you do in-person interviews? Hell yeah. I'm the only entertainment site that will allow you to be your absolute self, which means I wanted everything on the table. I wanted to see where her mind was. So if this is what, it's just like somebody coming to me saying, you know, I do porn, right? Okay, cool. You do porn. That's cool. That's what you do for a living. I ain't never had a problem with sex workers. But what I got a problem with is you out here pretending to be a victim of sex work and nobody has trafficked you. You trafficking yourself. And then when I see videos of you online back to 2019 saying that you sold your soul to the devil and you trying to get out of this. I gotta feed my kids. I just want to go to school. Girl, anybody and their mama, let me tell you what these black girls been doing for years. Shit, going to nursing school. Going to nursing school. I'm going to put the screenshot on my page. I just don't understand why she went past that. I'm about to post it now. So for you to say that all of a sudden I changed on you, I didn't start, like, I was like, oh, okay, she true to this. So when we did our interview, I respected what you said. You came in there, you were crying a little bit over, look him, why you do look him like that, look him still ugly, she still look like Joan Rivers, she still look, you know, lymphatic system ain't draining. Both of y'all looking the same. This is your future. This is your future. Yeah, I listen, that program didn't work. My anger management program didn't work, okay? But this is going to be, when I tell you, my last conversation on you. I do not need you for no views. You do not bring me no views, baby. You don't. You are a part of a 5-minute segment on my show. 5 minutes of a 1 hour, 1.5, 2 hour show. You mean to tell me Sukihana is selling Tasha K like that? And I have more followers than you? Is that what you're telling me? Sukihana is selling Tasha K. I need Sukihana to pay a $4 million debt. And Sukihana gonna get out here and continue to eat pussy. And I'm gonna drag her for $4 million. And I'm gonna get it off of 5 minutes of triggering your ass because I'm putting you in front of you and you don't even like to see you. That's why you want this shit the fuck down off my site. That's why you want it down. That's why you want it down, because you can't stand to look at it. Imagine how the fuck we feel when we see it. But when I put it in your face and show you what it is that we real see, all of a sudden I'm bullying you. I'm not bullying you. I'm simply critiquing the bullshit that you put out that obviously you don't even like, but you doing it 20, 30,000. Oh, you don't get paid 20, 30,000 a show. We both use our mouths to make money. The difference between my mouth and yours, I ain't had to use it in no below the belt ways in order to pay a bill. Okay, I say whatever the fuck I want to say, that's on my mind. And nobody is going to change that. Not you. I don't give a fuck how many tears you cry. I don't give a fuck how many graduation pictures you post of you fucking graduating from that damn special ed program and shit. I'm not saying nobody is saved in 2023, 2024 from Tasha K. Nobody is saved. Nobody's getting no favors. I'm true to this, okay? I'm true to this. So you can throw up Cardi, Barty, all you want. But have I been quiet? I can still say her name. I can still report on her, okay? So listen, I was making money before I was talking about Cardi. I was making money when I was with Cardi. No, I ain't making that much money after Cardi. But at the end of the day, I still got my motherfucking voice. I'm down now. But one day, I'm going to be up again. And I'm going to be talking. Still talking. Okay? Still talking. And so, listen. This victim mentality, let me post this to Instagram now. This victim mentality, you got to stop, girl. Own your shit. You should have did a focus group. You should have done a focus group and companies do this all the time. Brands do this all the time. You do a focus group. You figure out what the people like and what they want. Right now, your focus group is live in your career. So instead of you doing a focus group and a slow roll to figure out that this is what the people like, this is the kind of music they like, this is the type of images they want depicted, this is how we want to be represented as black women, you know, as mothers, as daughters, as single mothers, things like that. But you didn't do that. So now you're doing what we're seeing with these new age rappers and people who are gaining all this social media notoriety is the focus group is happening as they're on the rise. Okay, and so a lot of heavy critiquing is going on, and it's actually trying to see if you're really made for this shit. I'm actually going through it. I'm going through the same thing you going through. Okay? People put it in my face. Some days I'll be like, ooh, I said that, Tasha. Oh, God, Jesus. Okay, all right. Critique, move on. What I look like out here fucking swinging at every motherfucker that make a video about me. What the hell I look like? I ain't got time for that. I got news to report. I got news to report. She talk about who mama dead. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Who she talking about? Hold on. What she say? What she say about what Tasha talk about your mother being dead? My mama is not dead. Hold on. Y'all gonna stop with this. But I'm the liar, right? I'm the liar. Let me see. Lynette don't like these hoes either. Lynette don't like these hoes either. Let me get Lynette with all this shit. Y'all don't even know. That's who raised me. I ain't gonna show her face though, but you gonna hear Lynette now. Hold on. Come on. Let me call Lynn. Y'all wanna say hi to Mama Lynn? Y'all hear all the time. Why they keep saying my mama dead? Lynette live and kicking and watching and laughing at me drag your ass back to where the fuck you came from. Because we already know what this industry is going to do to you, Suki, okay? So you can get the 20 to 30,000, but we see the trajectory of what happens to you women in this rap game. Lil' Kim is going through it. Hunched over, bent over. What time is it? She may be asleep. It's 12 o'clock. Lynette's asleep, child. Lynette is asleep. Yeah. Yeah, Lynette's asleep. And if I call this lady anyway, she gonna think somebody dead. Lord Jesus, why y'all calling me this late? What's wrong? With the baby's okay? Let me let Lynette sleep, okay? But Lynette is alive and well. All right, so you better be careful at who you trying to put death on. You need to be careful with that. Ain't nobody wish death on you. Ain't nobody wish death on them children. Ain't nobody talking about your mama. You see what I'm saying? You see how you going off track here? I'm speaking to you and your brand. I ain't even mentioned Destiny. I didn't mention your children. I didn't mention your mama. I didn't mention your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Just like I ain't never mentioned You know, that other girl's mom and daddy. I was the only blogger that told y'all that that girl daddy did not rape nobody. But but when you a little slow, when you tell yourself something so long, you start to believe it. Everybody knows on the internet I was the only person that cleared that story and said that when them Barbs had pulled that information on Carter Daddy saying that he was a rapist, that was not true. I knocked that down immediately. Immediately, okay? And y'all gotta find somebody. Y'all gotta find something else to hit me with, okay? Y'all gotta find somebody else to hit me with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this Cardi stuff, like, it is what it is. I'm still here. I'm still talking. She's not gonna make me shut up. Neither are you, okay? And anytime I see some fuck shit going on with that Sukihana brand, I'm gonna talk about it. I've never talked about you on my show until you let them motherfuckers walk you like a dark, black, ugly dog. That's when I said, oh, so that's what we dealing with here. This is all in the name of feed your kids. Y'all need to leave these kids out of that. Your kids will eat. They can eat. Listen, you can feed kids on $1,000 a month. You can downsize. You don't need $20,000-$30,000 a book, and you don't need to be on the road leaving God knows who with your children and stuff like that. All in the name of feeding kids. That ain't how women been feeding kids for years with dignity, bitch. Women feeding, but come on now, that's the oldest goddamn fucking excuse in the book. I got kids to feed too. I ain't selling no pussy to feed them. Never have. She said what about my mama? She said what? She said that as a fact. She said Lynette had AIDS. Well, let me get Lynette to go on and sue. I can't sue nobody because I'm in bankruptcy. But let me get Lynette. Did she say Lynette? She said Lynette just like that. That was bold. She said Lynette just like that. Child, she don't know. Lynette will whoop her and her mama ass at the same time, bitch. Okay? She don't know. She said just like that. That's what she said. Okay. All right. Okay. And Lynette got AIDS, child. Anyway, stuff like that don't even bother me. I let Lynette figure out what she want to do. She probably ain't gonna do nothing. Because and you can't argue with a lie. You just can't. It's like if you try to argue and defend a lie, you don't know what other lie they gonna come up. Then you gonna be over here windmilling about this lie, and they got this lie. Next thing you know, you caught up, and the whole time it's a lie, and you trying to defend, but you don't know what the next motherfucking piece of information gonna be. And they get your ass every time. As long as they got you hollering and hitting, bitch, they got you. They got you. Okay, so listen, I wish Destiny the best. I really do, and hopefully one day, we'll be able to get past this. I really do, but I'm not going to change my opinion of her until she changes her perception of herself. When she starts to elevate who she is as a brand, my opinion elevates with her. It really does. So, until then, you on the ground. I'm on the ground with you. You know what I'm saying? You in the back seat, bitch. I'm in the back seat. You're not going to stop me from talking about you. So if I were you, if you don't want nobody to say anything out of the ordinary, tread lightly out here. Tread with some integrity. Tread with some dignity. Tonto ain't gonna be the final videos of her mama throwing up on her dick. Pussy, telling people to eat ass, okay? She may find videos of her mama going off, but that's as far as it go. Ain't no fight videos, cussing motherfuckers out. Yeah, that's about it. But that's it, child. That's it. That's all they got. They ain't got nothing else. They ain't got nothing else. Nothing else. She can go and live her life. Introduce me to her friends and stuff. Her friends are gonna be jacking their dicks to my pictures and everything like that. It's just, this is what we're talking about. Like, and listen, I'm still woke because I had a nap. I had a nap, so I slept from like 5. It was like 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. today. That sun drained me on the beach today. So yeah, but right, we need a skit about this TK. I ain't finna make a skit about her. She is the skit. She, look at her, child. She is the skit. Look how she talk. Look how her mouth don't move when she talk. She want to say I look like a piece of shit, and literally her body with her round face and round lips and no neck and round stuffed titties. I know she chafing in between them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them breathe. Squeezed in, you know, midsection like a Capri Sun, round brown ass. Bitch, you look just like a turd that comes out of the toilet. I'm like, bitch, you see what I'm talking about? You have got to get somebody right for you if you're gonna drag. Just, you know, let media be media, and you know what I'm saying? We stay over there, you stay over there. Make your music, make it proudly. When you make this song and you say it's going out, this is what the record label wants, this is what you sold your soul to the devil for. I just posted that on the interview. Own that shit, eat that shit, be that shit, be that shit. Do what you got to do, okay? Special ed, do what you gotta do. Look like a fuck, yeah, she like a fucking squeezed Capri Sun. Did you squeeze into anything else, bitch? Lymphatic drainage is going to come out everywhere. You're gonna bust. Be careful now, you gonna bust. I know I said I was taking the day off, but they won't let me rest, child. They won't let me rest. I've been trending on Twitter 3 weeks straight. I said, I don't know, like and then y'all think, and it's funny, everybody calling me Whitney Williams. It's cool. And that ain't the route. That ain't the route I'm taking, though. Wendy Williams never did skits in comedy. I mean, she tried to do comedy, but she ain't never did no skits. Yeah, I have no idea. I just love how people try to, like, pinpoint, like, what Tasha K is doing. And Tasha K just, you know, I just show you. I don't like to brag about it. I don't like to put it out there. Just let you see it as it evolves. The winos have been involving with the brand for quite some time. And you see, like, you know, what it is. And, you know, it's just going to be that. Like, I'm not going to be out here announcing and putting blockages on myself or limiting myself. That's the biggest mistake you can do, is when you try to limit yourself. That's why I don't do a lot of interviews and stuff with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I turned down We in Miami Pocket. Like, I turned down, like, platforms. Like, I do not, because I do not want to put something out there and then I'm limited, and then you guys have a limited vision of me, where I am entertainment. That's just what it is. I am entertainment, and all I can say is, if you don't want to be at the center of this entertainment brand, and you don't want a Bootsy skit named after you, I would suggest you do things with integrity. Okay? Don't forget to get your tickets. Okay, we only have like 200, I think 60 tickets left. That's how fast they're selling. Okay, and the show is in October. So please don't forget to get your tickets to our October 20th Miami show. Live on stage. If you came to the Atlanta show, you know what to expect. Of course, you know, we're working hard to try to top that show and every other show. And I hope to see you guys there. You guys can go to, I think it's Ticket Spice. And then you just type in ticketspice.com and you just type in Tasha K on stage. Okay, so I hope to see you all there. Again, Suki, hopefully me and you will be able to be cordial. You know, in the upcoming months, but I know you in your feelings, because, you know, if you liked you wouldn't even have to defend you. Like, that's like me out here trying to defend myself to everybody that's got a video about me. If you liked you wouldn't even have to defend yourself, because, bitch, I am who I am. You call me what the fuck you want to call me. I don't give a fuck. I am who I ain't finna fucking defend it. You out here defending it. You out here trying to push it on people. You out here trying to make people like it. You out here, you know, trying to make people accept it. Oh, I'm being bullied. I'm being this. I'm being that. And you, I think, inside, you know, and that's why you tweeted talking about, I remember having $5 to my name and I couldn't feed my kids. You could have opened up a car wash. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could have did. You didn't have to take the route you wanted to take. Nobody's taking your music seriously. You know, but welfare and WIC recipients and shit who eat wings and motherfucking Little Debbie cakes and shit all day. chicken and waffle cones and ice cream and burgers with donuts and shit. Bitch, you got a slim to nothing fucking fan base. You know how the winos look like? These bitches are successful. The winos are successful. They doctors, they lawyers. I see them all the time outside. We take pictures. They not clout chasers. They ain't like, you know what I'm saying? The winos got bread. And they ain't finna stand outside at no festival when it's wet outside to scream, eat niggas, eat niggas. Winos don't do that. They sit in the sides of the comfort, you know, of air-conditioned venue halls and stuff like that, and they're entertained while drinking, you know, vodka, cranberry, lemon drops and shit, you know, Socorro. You know, it's a different brand over here. You know what I'm saying? They ain't finna be squeezed together, all overweight, all got motherfucking lemon pepper wings and motherfucking donuts and shit falling out their pockets and soda, you know what I'm saying? Still drinking hypnotic, screaming, eating nigga ass, looking at each other with motherfucking chicken grease and shit, all in their goddamn teeth. They pretty girls. The winos is some bougie ass successful doctors and lawyers. How many women come to me saying, I'm on the beach one day. Black girl come up to me. I was shocked. She said, you don't understand. I could not take my bar exam. I was anxious. I was in my feelings. I was in my car crying. She said, I turned on your video and you happened to be doing the happy hours and I just started laughing. And in that moment, I was sitting in the parking lot, getting ready to go take my bar exam, but I was going to drive off. She said, it was your video that made me go in there and take that bar exam. She made me take a picture with her. She made me take a picture for her daddy. She even had on a bathing suit and even put on her clothes just so her daddy wouldn't receive an inappropriate picture. These are the type of women that the winos are. This is why people are mad at the winos. Because they're not, you could call us drunks all day, but we sit and we sip our wine on our porch. Our porch got plants. We talk to our plants and shit. We have husbands, or we don't have husbands. We have friends that we don't let around our children, okay, until they've moved out of the house. Because we know niggas gonna be niggas and may try to touch our children, you know? And we may have sold a little pussy in the past, but that ain't nobody business. We don't kiss and tell. You understand? We have couth about ourselves. You feel me? That's the one. You know, they're not gonna go. If I said I'm gonna be at a festival, you know, to give, you know, commentary, my winos is not coming to that bitch. They need AC. They walk around with fans in their hands. Okay. They go to the dentist every 3 months. They don't just let any penis in their mouth. And they don't let good men go. They don't let good men go. They're not insecure women. They're not that. They're classy. Like, I've seen them. I see the winos all the time. I was just down on the beach today. The winos owned, there was a seafood, them damn shrimps was good and the fried lobster and shit. They own, like, I think it was called M&M Seafood, and then it was M&M Barbecue, and then there was another seafood spot. All winos, all successful black women, white women. I was flying into Dulles, and there was a group of white women behind me. Well, they weren't white. They were Arab and white mix, kids white. And they was like, that's the lady. That's the wine lady. And they was like, ma'am, I'm in Dulles, Virginia, D.C., okay? Ma'am, you're her? I said, who? You're her? Oh my God, you don't understand. We have wine parties and we just listen. Bitch, don't come. Don't come for us. We a totally different brand over here. We're a totally different brand over here. We live in reality. Okay? Everybody talking about, oh, Tasha K has been turned down pussy. We've been married a long time. I've turned down dick. He's turned down pussy. It is what it is, bitch. Okay? But what he not doing is accepting pussy online. What he not doing is bringing pussy into the beds of the household. What you don't have is any footage of any pussy, bussy, or anything with Mr. Shaq, cut the check Kiwi. What you do have is a real man that realizes, okay, that sometimes you're just not in the mood. I ain't in the mood all the time. Like, don't be mad because the winos is just we just some different type of women. And we just not gonna let this fuck shit pass. Cause we got children to raise. We don't want them to think that living in a world where everybody can capitalize how they want to capitalize. I tell my daughter all the time, the whole positions are filled. The IG bitches position are filled. The bitches that's getting pitched on. This whole rap culture is fulfilled. You got to choose something else. Doctor, lawyer, engineer, entrepreneur. You see what I'm saying? That we some real women over here now. Yo bitches, them bitches that's following you, we wouldn't even let you in our house. Bitch, you got to talk to me from the porch. Not even on the porch, talk to me from the yard, bitch. What is it that you need? Who you looking for? I'm just going to describe the winos so people know. Because people are sadly mistaken. They must think that we're just a bunch of drunks. We could get drunk. You know? We could get drunk. We drinking Camus. We could drink a good bottle of sweet Moscato. Those are the new winos. The ones that, you know, they come in drinking the Moscato and then we help elevate them to Camus. And then when we really want to get lit, we drink in the finest of the tequilas and vodkas. Okay? Yeah. And our husbands drink whiskey. Yeah. Men too. And we don't call men. And that's one thing I love about us. We are not quick to say, that's my boyfriend. I wish I would at the age of 40 say that a nigga my boyfriend. You serious? That's my friend. You want to be called more? Make it more. Give me more. We ain't posting no flowers. You can buy us cars. You can do everything because we secure. We don't need to post all that a man is doing all that for us because we know how other bitches are. And if they see that our friends or our husbands are doing all this, bitches gonna be in line to fuck. We don't just let any bitch run our man. We don't let no bitches run our man. That's why I was announced the other day, bitch, I ain't got no friends, okay? The fuck? Fuck you around here smiling in my nigga face for? And yes, we can buy it for ourselves, but we choose not to. Because if I'm sleeping with you, I may make you hold the nut until you make the transfer that I need. We have standards. And we do all this and don't even have to eat ass. But if we wanted to eat ass, we ain't online bragging about eating ass. And you want to call me talking about 30K and you got shit on your breath, bitch? Bragging about it? And you literally are shaped like a piece of shit? Your lips literally turned up like this? Like shit coming off from the insides. Like y'all gonna stop coming for the winos. Y'all gonna leave us the fuck alone, okay? I'm telling you, they trying to put me in a box. They don't know who I am. They have no idea who I am. They have no idea who's coming to the fucking cookout. Bitch, I may not even show up if you don't have proper AC. If I can't go, if you invite me to a cookout and I can't go in your house, that's a problem first because I want to know where the chicken was prepared and how it was prepared. I want to see your bathroom. Okay? You're not coming in my house. You're not coming in my backyard with a bunch of bitches eating ass and pussy and think you gonna stand within arm's length and have a conversation with me because spit is coming out. And I'm sure that there are things that are transmittable within that spit from the pussy and the ass you just ate and bragged about online. Yeah. gonna do, baby? We got I'm telling y'all who the winos are. Winos showed up. Now I've never, that's why I've only had 2 Louis Vuitton bags, okay? And those are the ones that Shaq bought me. Because I won't buy them for myself. I like to spend my money on experiences. I'm the type of bitch be out on motherfucking, 4-wheelers, swinging from trees in Cancun, spas. That's me. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're different over here. We're not, like I said, we're not squeezed together in the heat with lace fronts on, okay? And the gel and the edge control rolling down the face. We go to dermatologists. We get laser hair removal. You know? We go to the dentist. You got to be careful what you put out here about yourself. You have to be careful. Because what you put out here about yourself, we know that that's how people are going to treat you. And just because we ain't online bragging about a man, like, people are like, oh, why you don't post what Shaq do for you? Why do I need to post what Shaq do for me? I've been with this man 17 years. That should tell you. You can talk about him all you want, but what you ain't gonna talk about is no motherfucking receipts that you got, bitch. Yeah, he may turn down this pussy, but bitch, he ain't going to take no other pussy. That's for sure. Because pussy ain't everything to men. And see, that's where y'all make the mistake. You see what I'm saying? Y'all always think everything revolves around fucking. What's gonna happen if somebody can't fuck? Huh? What's gonna happen if somebody can't fuck? As you base the relationship off of fucking and you get mad when a nigga want, when you, because you know what happens is you put yourself out there as a fucker, as a professional fucker. I eat your ass, I put your fingers in the ass, you know what I'm saying? And y'all halfway, ooh, y'all ain't ready for this now. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. See, this is why the LGBTQ is. Let me tell you what women like Sukihana, the brand, are doing. I don't think Destiny does this, but I think Sukihana does because, that's it's an alter ego persona. She says she signed her life away to the devil. Now she has to do things that she doesn't want to do in order, all in the name of feeding kids. But let me tell you what you're doing when you're eating ass and bragging about it. I'll tell you what you do when you're putting fingers in ass. Men. See, y'all don't be thinking of the long-term repercussions. Let me tell you what you're doing when you go get your body done to that extent. Y'all ain't ready for this. If y'all don't clip nothing from this, clip this part. And that's why I got a lot of young girls that follow me too. You know what I'm saying? With their mothers. Like, oh my God, I put my mom on you and she loves you. My grandma. We got generations of women that follow us. We got generations of women who clean their greens and their chicken and don't let nobody talk to them while they in the kitchen cooking, because that's nasty. You ain't gonna come put your hands. I don't know if you're gonna try to go in my pots. But let me tell you what you're doing when you eat ass and bragging about it, and you're bragging about what you can do for a man, right? You're attracting men who have no boundaries as well. First of all, real man is not gonna pursue you because you eat ass or lick ass. Whatever you put out is what you attract. And so if you attract a man because you put out that I'm eating niggas' asses, playing an ass, this is what you're essentially going to get, is a man who only wants you to play in their ass. And then when a bitch like me, I'm sorry, a lady, I can be a bitch too, right? When a lady like me has receipts from the queens of your man getting his ass ate on both sides of the fence, you wonder, and you think it's a secret? You think it's like a coincidence as to why, sites like mine get shit like that? Because you're bragging about what you're doing. And a real man is not going to approach you for ass eating services. Only ones that want their ass eat by both sexes. A real man ain't gonna let you put your motherfucking ass back there. And if he does like his ass ate and played with, bitch, you probably gonna find out 10 years into the relationship. You're gonna go, I ain't never tried that. Oh, wow. But because you're advertising this, you guys are creating a whole new generation of blurred lines. You can't trust men. Every man to you is gay when you see him because of how you portray yourself and the men that you're attracting. Because if you walked in the shoes of a conservative woman, and not to say that conservative women don't attract down low men or anything, but it's a slim to none chance. You see what I'm saying? Slim to none. Y'all turn them out. That's right, Queen of Attraction. Y'all are turning them out. And when you get older and when your kids get older, there's not going to be, the perception of men, especially black men, because I see what's going on with the dresses and all that shit and, the whole rap culture. You're not going to be able to safely date in peace. And then, or either your children are going to be having to accept certain things like polyamory or, you know what I'm saying, or bisexualness because that's what it is. And that's why they're pushing so hard for this agenda, because it's being branded. It's being branded by bitches like you. And now when somebody goes and me personally, I ain't got nothing wrong. Listen, you want to fuck niggas in the ass, you do that, right? You want to be with a man, be with a man. But don't come taking that dick out of the ass and putting it in me and giving me cervical cancer, ovarian cancer, some shit I can't motherfucking get rid of. Let's talk about how many black men are dying of colon cancer and colorectal cancer by the fucking numbers, okay? Like y'all ain't ready for this. See, I'm not the one you want to play with, okay? I'm not the one you want to go toe to toe with. I'm true to this. Y'all think I'm off? Like, I be reading. I don't watch TV. I have to get people to send me stuff on shows. I don't watch TV because I'm reading. I'm watching. I'm studying this shit. I'm seeing what's going on. And when my daughter say, Mommy, I got to go to Africa to get a husband because I don't trust these men. These boys are, because of the perception of women like you that are putting out eating ass and playing an ass. And you think that's cute for a man to let you tickle his ass. And if he'll let you tickle his ass, he'll let anybody tickle his ass. Which means, bitch, ain't nothing off. He'll never be faithful. But don't you ever come for the winos like we some. But you didn't know I was going to nursing school, own businesses and shit. You know how many university professors? Hell, I got one. I ain't even going to tell you who it is, but she's the dean of a motherfucking university, HBCU, and she's a huge Tasha K fan. Wanted me to come out and speak to the students at the university. Do not play with me. Life is more than sex. Y'all giving out all the sex and still ain't married, still ain't got no motherfucking man beside you. Giving out pussy all day on the internet. Still ain't got nobody claiming you. And you think about, you think you better because you married. It ain't got nothing to do with marriage, okay? It's got everything to do with, a quality man wants a quality woman beside him that he can take around his friends, and his friends ain't thinking about how well you eat ass. It ain't the end all be all. It's not. It's not. I know women that are never getting married. They have friends. They are just that comfortable in their independence. I'm just telling you how the winos go. You will never see a wino saying that's my boyfriend. In their 20s maybe. But in their 30s and 40s and 50s and they got children, that's my friend. I don't know why is Mr. Jack coming around here? That's my friend. He come fix shit. You know what I'm saying? He pay a bill or two and he go home before it get dark. He don't spend the night. So the winos, we're across a broad spectrum, but we have morals and values. Ain't nobody following me that's ain't got no morals and values. Okay? Because the shit that see, that's why y'all can't stand us, because I'm very conservative in nature, and the viewers know that. The winos know that I am fucking conservative. They listen to it, they can hear it. These are educated women. Even the men love, like, oh my God, my wife, I put my wife onto you. I put my wife, you know how many men watch me, marry men, or friends of men? Like, I put my wife onto you. Okay, so girl, don't you fucking ever, until you grow up, until you own your shit. See, we winos, we don't even discriminate against hoes. We just want you to respect who you are. Because the last time we checked, hoes ain't out here advertising that they hoes publicly. And then when they get treated like a hoe, they cry about it. Like, come on, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. What we do is be like, bitch, you selling pussy, you selling pussy. We know where to put you if you a friend that sells pussy. You definitely ain't gonna be in the house. You ain't gonna be bringing no potato salad to the fucking cookout. You can bring a bottle. Closed. You can bring a bottle. Closed. Okay? But you ain't we not taking none of your chitlins, your crab legs, nothing, bitch. Okay? Nothing. We not taking none of that. We'll be like, even if you brought it, we'll be like, we'll put it to the side, leave the aluminum foil, and we tell everybody, don't touch this. We're gonna save this for later. Soon as you leave the house, bitch, you go in the trash. You know, we just have a listen, bring ice. You know, you're not gonna be sitting up in our man face. You definitely not gonna be around my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know where to put y'all. Like, that's why we can respect it. And the hoes that we grew up with understand it. They know that girl ain't finna let that bitch sit up around her man like that. You ain't finna do it. You ain't finna do it. Bitch, and like I said, if you do happen to get invited to the cookout, or you happen to come, like, I give you an example, my daddy, right? He ain't with the bitch no more. But my daddy was with a bitch. And she was a hoe. Like, daddy, why you keep bringing her to the baby showers and the cookouts? And every time we had a baby shower, there are kids at a baby shower. She showed up with shorts cutting up her ass. You could see the pussy hair, tank top, and she had the nerve to bring me a mason jar of a liquor drink that she made with juice and some shit. And she was like, I made this personally for you, Tasha. You just gotta shake it and drink it. And she gave it to me, and you know, she always sitting with her lips poked out, and she walked bow-legged. Look, just real nasty. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, when it was time to eat, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got up with them, wash their hands. She the only bitch didn't go wash her hands. You know what I'm saying? We see shit like that. And we keep asking daddy, like, you know, can you just come along, you know? But, you know, my daddy got some money, so he attract them bitches like that. They be my age. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that we ain't the same. They be trying to think we can hang together, and I'm like, girl, we are not, I'm sorry, yes. Sweetie, we're not the same. We're not hanging out because you're my dad's girlfriend. The fact that you even say that's my boyfriend and my daddy in his 60s. You're supposed to say that's my friend. But yeah, she came and gave me a mason jar and wrote my name on it. Like, had the little chalkboard outline and put Tasha and gave it to me. And she was like, taste it now. I said, nah, I'm at a baby shower. I can't drink this. My daddy told me, yeah, it's real good. Yeah, you know, she... Now, you know motherfucking well... Listen, you know motherfucking well I wasn't finna open that goddamn drink, okay? It didn't come sealed or nothing. She'd have handed me a bottle of wine. I would have sanitized it down with a Clorox wipe. I keep Clorox wipes, around everywhere. I'm always wiping, bitch. My sisters be like, bitch, you only like white countertops and everything. You just be wiping. But listen, it's in the trash. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's just a certain way, okay? It's just a certain type of fucking way we just conduct ourselves as winos. That's it. Like, we know where to put you. And Suki, we know where to put you. And so the next time you want to get on here to say this and that, tell them why I reached out to you. I said, you are opening up a new genre of rape culture. And look at you. Now you online talking about, don't cancel YK Osiris. He didn't know. And a lot of people are trying to tell me now, I don't know this to be a fact, that kid that you was twerking on in the video, like you had your fluid-filled ass on the crotch of a child in a music video. They said it was your son. I don't know if it was your son. I don't know. But if it was your son, or it was somebody's son, let's just put it like that. You see what I'm talking about? That's why we won't even let you at the cookout to be around our kids, because you'll be the type to put your ass on our son. You be trying to kiss your cold our kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, you just have no boundaries. The fact that you sat your big, nasty ass on a dog, and then you said the dogs say my ass smell like crabs. They probably do. There's bitches that eat seafood for dear life and don't understand that seafood is going to come out one way or another. The smell reeks. I come from where you eat seafood outside. You don't even bring it in the house. Okay? So I'm just saying, listen, the winos don't twerk on dogs. We don't even twerk on men. Okay? We don't twerk on dogs. We don't twerk on children. You ain't first to be around our children. We ain't finna have no niggas around our children, let alone hoes, okay? We're not doing that. And I know that this is harsh right now for you, sweetie. I know that it's harsh. Finally got a chance to you, love, rooting for you. You have been cracking me up. I love y'all. And thank you to all the new winos. Y'all have been tearing up Twitter. Y'all, like, you search us. For some reason, I was like, how do I need you to trend? The only time I've ever trended with old girl is when she went on a rampage, okay? Over something I said under, not even a video, a comment. Like, other than that, we break stories over here of substance. Okay, and Sukihana, last time I checked, listen, don't nobody bring in $4 million worth of motherfucking views, bitch. In that case, I'll be on a yacht right now. It don't pay like that. I don't know what y'all think this is. It don't pay like that. Okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and tend to my business. We got a show tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Ooh. Let me tell you. So, you know the LaTruth wine, right? So, Brianna LaTruth was contacted by a girl named Pretty Bree to let her know that the man, I guess the actor man that she's with, Ja, he's a blurred line. That's what we're going to start calling them, blurred lines, okay? I've already explained the definition to that. Don't make me go back. Well, I have all the receipts of the blurred lines, okay? I have a phone interview with the young lady, and I actually have recordings of Brianna. Like I've talked to Robert LaTruth to clear his name. We got it all, but it's so rated R, rated X. It has to go on TashaKLive.com. So that'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will go live with our normal, trending topics at 5:30 on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and everywhere else. Okay, but at 7 p.m., all of that exclusive stuff will be on TashaKLive.com because they are just gully with it. They are just too good, or you know what I'm saying. And so we like to give them some privacy. Okay. They like to give them some privacy. So, okay. Oh, and Wino, and listen, grown women. This is a great example to that $4 million that y'all talking about. I just saw Miss Melody Holt just go live, and I don't know how I missed this story, but apparently she filed bankruptcy because she owed almost $1 million. You know, she did a Chapter 7, right? See, we're the type of women, we don't stress about bills. We don't go sell pussy for bills. We just bankrupt the bills and start over. Okay? We ain't finna put ourselves in no compromising situation. We ain't finna give ourselves no strokes. We ain't finna increase our stress levels because we realize when we get to 40, we got enough shit to worry about. There's some motherfucking bills that is not going to be with us when we die. Okay? Yes, it can be a little stressful, but we're going to stop it before it gets to the point where we feel like we cannot get from under this, okay? We're not afraid to start over. We're not afraid to be single. We're not afraid to be put in friend categories. We're not afraid to be told no. We're not afraid to be publicly humiliated. We're not afraid of anything like that, okay? We just figure out what we're going to do, and then we do it, and we do it without complaining. Okay? That's what we do. We figure it out. Yeah, and if we do cry, we cry behind the scene. We ain't finna let a bitch see us sweat. And so for those that are like, oh my God, that's why you bankrupt. That's why. Hey, it ain't my first rodeo. I done been bankrupt before, and I got through that. And I'm sure I'll get through this the best way that I can, okay? I'm underwater right now. But I'm going to be on top of water surfing again one day. So don't ever give up. And don't ever let hoes like Sukihana, I'm sorry, pretend hoes, because I don't know if she pretending or she do this wrong. I don't know why. But don't let these pretend hoes out here have you thinking that you got to get out on this internet and twerk on children, eat ass, twerk on dogs, eat pussies in videos, throw up on dicks, all in the name of I got to feed some kids, and you get stamps or WIC, Section 8. And Section 8 is giving 4-5 bedroom houses. Okay? Now I gotta go. See y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to get those tickets to the October 20th show in Miami. All right? We're going to be live on stage. We sold out the first one in Atlanta. We're definitely going to sell this one out. It's only 200, and some tickets left. So that means we're... I didn't even expect it to go that fast because y'all know how that first show was, okay? So please, 200 tickets left. I got fucking millions of followers. Go ahead and get y'all tickets. Don't be waiting, okay? Don't be waiting. And October and I would wait closer to October to get y'all tickets, y'all flights and stuff. To the show, because now flights, what they're doing now with the airlines is, because if you fly from somewhere else, it's more expensive the further out you buy the ticket, because they figured out that people like to buy flights early.